Hello again, this is Chris Ruisi, and welcome to another episode of the Weekly Mind Jolt. This week I want to talk to you about a very important subject, a subject that is critical to your personal success, and that subject is personal productivity. Our ability to work effectively, to get the right things done, to fight off distractions, and to make sure that we don't get pulled in a variety of different directions, with the result being nothing really gets done. So I want to give you this morning 10 tips, which are really habits. These are habits that you should develop in order to become more effective in your personal productivity. So the first one is own the first 15 minutes of every day. When you come into work in the morning, sit down and don't look at messages that popped up into your email overnight. Don't try to return phone call messages right away. Give yourself some time to think about where you are, what you want to do before you jump into the fray of your daily routine. You need that mental quiet time, if you will, in order to make sure that you have a plan in front of you to make the most use of your day. So own the first 15 minutes of your day. Next, remember that you can't do it all, you can't read it all, and you can't run it all. There just isn't enough time to do all those things. So I ask folks to apply what I call the 4D method. D number 1, maybe it is something you have to do. D number 2, maybe it doesn't have to be done right then and there, so you can defer it. D number 3, maybe you're not the right person to do it, so you delegate it. And D number 4, which is more common than you think, but you have to have the courage to admit to it, is you dump it because it doesn't have to be done at all. It adds no value whatsoever to what you're trying to accomplish in the course of a day. Now, number 3 is many of the things on your desk right now are unnecessary, and they are clutter, and they can distract us. You might be sitting there working on a particular folder or file, and out of the corner of your eye, you see another folder or file, and you're drawn to go look at it. Get that stuff off your desk, put it on the floor, but keep your workspace in such a way that it is conducive to you being productive. Number 4, some people can fight distractions, but most of us get pulled in and seduced by them. So don't let yourself become a victim of self-inflicted distractions. That's a tough word. Self-inflicted distractions. Learn to say no to those types of situations. Number 5, now when it comes to distractions, don't get caught in what I call SOS, the shiny object syndrome. And those are things that look good, but actually do no good. So avoid SOS. Number 6, every day ask yourself, what's the one thing that I must do, and then focus on that thing first. Start your day working on that first. If it's a big project, work on a small part of it, but always understand what's the most important thing you have to do that day. Every once in a while, and this is number 7, be prepared to refocus to maintain your effectiveness, and by that I mean take a small break. Put yourself in timeout. When you change the scenery, it's actually a mental reboot. When you come back to the work at hand, you're refreshed and you're able to focus better. There's nothing wrong with a timeout now and then, and if you take 4 or 5 during the course of the day, 5 to 10 minutes each, that's valuable productive time, because you're making yourself sharper again when you get back to work, and you probably waste that much time just trying to figure out what to do next. Now, number 8, put yourself first because no one else will. You're no good to anyone if you don't take care of yourself first. And by that I mean understanding what your priorities are, and don't let other people set your priorities. Number 9, in line with what I just said, stop giving away your time. You shouldn't let other people's crises that result from their poor planning become a crisis for you. We give away our time far too easily. Time is very valuable to you. And I tell folks, if you're in the habit of giving away your time, then just go home, get your car keys, your cash, all of your valuables, throw them on your lawn, and invite all of your neighbors to come take them. Because that's what you do with your time. It's your time, fight for it. And number 10, when you organize meetings, keep the task at hand in the forefront. Never have a meeting unless you know what the desired outcome is going to be. Develop an agenda which addresses that desired outcome. Keep the folks in the meeting focused on that desired outcome. Make sure you only have the right people in the room who can contribute to the achievement of that desired outcome. So if you follow those 10 tips and develop them into habits, I guarantee you that you will be more productive and you'll get noticed and you'll be more successful. So that's it for now, and we'll see you again next week.